In this video, you will learn how genes affect cancer risk, what is a genetic test, and why it is done. Let's talk about how genes affect cancer risk. In every cell of your body, there is DNA. It is like an instruction manual for your body. DNA is organized into genes. You have 2 copies of each gene, one passed down from each parent. Some of your genes give individual instructions for traits like hair and eye color. Some of your genes protect your body from cancer. Most cancers develop sporadically. They are caused by mutations or changes within a single cell that occur after birth or later in life. A mutation means that the gene does not give the right instruction. They may be caused by exposures, such as smoking or random chance. A person who develops a sporadic cancer starts with 2 working copies of the genes that protect against cancer in all of their cells. As they grow and age, each cell makes copies of itself. Every time a cell copies itself, it has to copy all the information inside of it, including its DNA. When the cell is copying itself, exposure or random chance may cause a mutation. When one copy of the gene has a mutation and the second copy does not, then the cell is fine. However, if a cell gets mutations in both copies of its gene, it means that neither copy is working. At this point, the cell turns into a cancer cell. For most types of cancer, our chance of getting cancer will increase as we age because there has been more time for mutations to occur. These mutations do not exist outside of the cancer. They are not passed down to children or shared with relatives. In contrast to a sporadic cancer, a hereditary or inherited cancer occurs when a person is born with a mutation in the gene that protects against cancer. An inherited mutation is passed down from one of your parents. The mutation can then be passed on to children and shared with siblings and other relatives. If you inherit a mutation, you have an increased risk for cancer. About 1 in 10 cancers are caused by an inherited mutation. People with inherited mutations require fewer random mutations for a single cell to become a cancer cell. Unlike mutations you get after birth, inherited mutations exist in every cell in your body. While they can be tied to more than one type of cancer, most inherited mutations do not increase the risk for every type of cancer. People with an inherited mutation may develop cancers at younger ages than typical or develop multiple cancers over their lifetime. Some rare cancers may be more common in people with inherited mutations. Having an inherited mutation does not mean that you will develop cancer, but it can mean you have a higher chance of developing cancer than someone without an inherited mutation. Learning about cancer risk can be a scary topic, but you may find that learning about the benefits of genetic testing helps you feel more in control of managing your cancer care. This genetic test uses a blood or saliva sample to look for mutations or changes in the genes that protect you from cancer. This genetic testing looks for mutations in the DNA you are born with. It does not look for mutations you get after birth. If you have a mutation, your provider may recommend special treatment for a current cancer, surgery that will reduce your future cancer risk, or personal cancer screening to help find cancer early to support improved outcomes. If you have a mutation, your family members may also be at higher risk for cancer. Their healthcare team may suggest changes to their healthcare, including additional cancer screening or risk-reducing surgery. Let's review. Genes are passed down from your parents. Mutations can occur in your genes over time due to exposures, such as smoking, or random chance. Some gene mutations that increase the risk for cancer can be passed down through families. This genetic testing looks for gene mutations that are passed down through families. Knowing if you have an inherited mutation can help you take control of your cancer care. You and your family may have access to treatment or screening that support improved outcomes. Please watch the next video to learn more about the possible results you may get from your testing and what they mean for your care and for your family.